Thank you for this. In my 50 years of life, I've never thought about my behavior like this. I don't know what I'm trying to get out of it. What am I trying to get out of it when I'm saying something mean or harsh to my partner? Please advise. My pleasure. Thank you for asking this question because it's fun to follow up on it. Behind everything we say or do, there's some intent, right? So I would encourage you to think about, what am I intending? What am I really hoping for? What am I really trying to cause to happen by saying something this way or doing something this way? Because oftentimes the way we first choose to do something is maybe less helpful than if we slow down and think about it and make a careful choice about it. And I know we can't all be perfect, and sometimes we say things we regret. I do this all the time as well. So, for example, for many people, when they are saying something mean or harsh to their partner, their intent is to cause some pain. Or it's to, prompt their partner to apologize and say something loving and reassuring. So I would say, okay, why do you want to cause pain to your partner? Let's examine that. What's your intent behind that? And somebody might say, well, if I cause them pain, they're going to better understand what they did to me and how much pain I'm in. Okay. And so why does that matter? Well, then they'll really apologize and they'll really get it. And I'll see genuine remorse from them. And I'm going to see them changing their behavior, and it's going to make this behavior less likely. So their thought is, if I inflict more pain on them, this behavior will be less likely. And rarely is that the case. So what I would say is, all right, take that process as far as you can go with it. Really try to think about, what are you really ultimately, what's the furthest point you're ultimately trying to influence with your thoughts or behavior or what you're saying? And find the healthiest, most positive way to achieve that outcome, right? So ask yourself, why am I saying this? Why am I doing this? What am I trying to influence? What am I trying to cause? Because I bet you actually have good intent behind all of it, right? You want to make sure this behavior doesn't happen again. You want to make sure you're not in this spot again. You want to make sure your partner sees how much you're suffering. You want reassurance. You want promises of change. You want genuine remorse, all of those things. I would rather you ask for that. Ask for, reassurance. Ask them to show you what they are doing to prove they're remorseful. Ask them to tell you about what plan they've made for themselves to make sure this is never going to happen again. It's a little bit of work, but if you can slow yourself down and think about, what are you really intending when you're acting harshly or saying something in a mean way, and asking for the desired outcome directly, I think you're going to have a much, much better result. So tell me, when you're talking to your partner and when you tend to say something a little mean or harsh, what are you really hoping for? What are you really intending?